Coming up next, we'll see Kenneth Walker. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Hawks. All that and more. Coming up next.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And able to get this out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 19 carries, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and the reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pass incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Well, the numbers for Smith and Jigman last week's ball game. 6 catches, 53 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And this will be a Seahawks first down as they'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. The Seahawks at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he's got this down to the 35. On first down, Hurts. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Give to Walker on the read option. Nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Walker once more. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 7-7, our score after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time. They'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. Touchdown! Ken Walker with touchdown number 7 on the year. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They work now on 2nd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Short throw caught by Dulcich. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Curtis Samuel, 36 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Rager. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They go play action with Hurts. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw, but incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down. Tua going to run again. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He lost 2 there. It's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. After right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. On the return, here's Shaheed. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Tua going to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on the first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Rager. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front and they have the backups. Right? He's the guy.
Touchdown! Big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's brought down. Tua to throw again. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we have reached halftime here. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shifts by him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Hurts completing this one quickly. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall. That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them. So he stopped for no gain. And now we've got a third and goal situation. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. There's Las Vegas ready to take the field. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit. And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. The bottom line is it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. They tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
At the 47-yard line.
Hurts. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up.
He's got it at the 15. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
It's a turnover on down.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Quick slant to Watson. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Raiders.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 30-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again.
And the Raiders first down.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, they're running here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. The Seahawks send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Tua now on first down. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Tua. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. From the gun, it's Tua. Flush to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jordan Davis in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Throw out wide to Walker. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
It's like watching paint dry.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On 2nd down, Tua. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Tua. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high-percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.